the Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle.
Read and presented by George Pitropogiannakis.
Book 1, Chapter 7. And hence too a question is raised, whether it is a thing that can be learned or acquired by habituation or discipline of some other kind, or whether it comes in the way of divine dispensation or even in the way of chance. Now, to be sure, if anything else is a gift of the gods to men, it is probable that happiness is a gift of theirs too, and especially because of all human goods, it is the highest. But this, it may be, is a question belonging more properly to an investigation different from ours. And it is quite clear that on the supposition of its not being sent from the gods direct, but coming to us by reason of virtue and learning of a certain kind or discipline, it is yet one of the most godlike things, because the prize and end of virtue is manifestly somewhat most excellent, nay, divine and blessed. It will also, on this supposition, be widely participated, for it may, through learning and diligence of a certain kind, exist in all who have not been maimed for virtue. And if it is better, we should be happy thus than as a result of chance. This is in itself an argument that the case is so. Because those things which are in the way of nature, and in like manner of art, and of every cause, and especially the best cause, are by nature in the best way possible. To leave them to chance what is greatest and most noble would be very much out of harmony with all these facts. The question may be determined also by a reference to our definition of happiness, that it is a working of the soul in the way of excellence or virtue of a certain kind. And of the other goods, some we must have to begin with, and those which are cooperative and useful are given by nature as instruments. These considerations will harmonize also with what we said at the commencement. For we assumed the end of politique to be most excellent. Now this bestows most care on making the members of the community of a certain character, good that is, and up to do what is honorable. With good reason, then, neither ox nor horse nor any other brute animal do we call happy, for none of them can partake in such working. And for the same reason, a child is not happy either, because by reason of his tender age, he cannot yet perform such actions. If the term is applied, it is by way of anticipation. For to constitute happiness, there must be, as we have said, complete virtue and a complete life. For many changes and chances of all kinds arise during a life, and he who is most prosperous may become involved in great misfortunes in his old age. As in the heroic poems, the tale is told of Priam, but the man who has experienced such fortune and died in wretchedness, no man calls happy.